The Bills travel to Miami this weekend to take on the Dolphins, so let's take a look at some of the film from this past weekend to see how the Bills' offense can take advantage of the Dolphins' weaknesses. In Week 1, we saw the Patriots run a lot of read option and design quarterback run plays, and they did so with success. This is good news for Brian Daboll, as he shouldn't have to change too much for this week's game plan. Here the Patriots are running a play where the give is an outside sweep and the keep is a QB dive, with the defensive end being the read man. After the snap, Newton reads the defensive end's hips and shoulders and sees that they're squared to him, so he knows that he needs to hand it off to his running back. A combination of good blocking and bad linebacker play allows the running back to pick up a good chunk of yards. Here's a similar concept that they ran, but to the opposite side and with a motion added to get an extra man out of the box. This time, the defensive end cuts off the running back's path, so Newton has to pull this time. And despite the defensive end making a great play and still getting his hands on Newton, he was still able to pick up a decent amount of yards, and Allen can do the same. Here's a very similar play that the Bills ran against the Jets last week. Allen makes the right read here, and now he just needs to remember how to run so he can pick up extra yards. What I like about this play is the Bills don't use a defensive end as their unblocked read man. Instead, they decide to isolate a defensive tackle, who might not be quite as used to defending a read option play. Here are another couple plays that are very similar to what the Bills and Patriots both ran last week. This time it's a QB sweep to the left. And although the blocking schemes are slightly different, that could hopefully be enough to make the Dolphins a little bit more confused on these plays. And this Cam Newton touchdown run should look very familiar if you watched the Bills play the Giants last year. Knowing that Daboll already has these plays in his playbook is a big advantage for the Bills going into this matchup. There were a few things in the Bills' read option game that they do need to clean up a little bit in order to be successful. Rookie wide receiver Gabriel Davis was used as a lead blocker a lot, and here you can see he just missed the mark. Another small detail they need to clean up are the reads themselves. You can see here as Allen starts the handoff, he looks back just slightly towards Singletary to make sure he's there. That's a big no-no for read option QBs, as you want to make sure that your attention is focused on the unblocked read man so you know whether to give or to take. He did this a few times in the game, and here you can see he missed the read because of it. Even with the Bills' success on the read option, the Dolphins will no doubt be a little more prepared for it this week. As long as the Bills can hang on to the football, win the time of possession, and Brian Daboll continues to use the complex formations he used from Week 1, the Bills should be able to leave Miami 2-0.